So Steve Harvey is going to do his show Family Feud in South Africa. Now, I want you to hear a little clip where he's going to talk about doing business and being also on the continent itself. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Perpetrated this lie about this beautiful continent, but guess what? They keep you from visiting here, but how many people come here to make money?
Yeah.
If it's something so wrong, why is everybody coming here to partake of the riches? And so I think the best jewel that you all have are the people. And so I come to expose the people. You know, we create some jobs. You know, I'm not going to knock unemployment down that much, but we're going to create some jobs over here and see if we can't make a dent for young people.
Now, Steve Harvey had a great point. Forever they have told me and you about we shouldn't go to Africa. Oh, Africa's horrible. And unfortunately, in this day and time, I hear more of that from our own. I don't really even hear that so much from the white supremacists. That's a sad thing. But the white folks been in the continent ever since the time of the period of the Berlin Conference, where they had to divide up Africa to themselves because they were about to kill each other over it at one point in time. They have never left that place. They always want to have their foot in there. Now you got the Chinese. You got everybody else trying to come in, but people like us aren't coming in as well. Why? We should be coming in mass to do business. Now, Steve Harvey said that they lied. And yes, they did lie to us. That was done on purpose. They don't want the great, talented people of this nation to go and do business, to go and set things up, to join and unify. They don't want us to do that because they know that it's true equality over there. We don't have equality in America. We have marched. We have sang. Our greatest leaders have been shot down, jailed, ostracized, etc. And we still dealing with the same problems today. Everything Martin Luther King and them fought for, they made some gains, and these people pushing it right back. Malcolm X and everything he fought for, they pushing it right back. We have to understand, as long as we live in this land as black people, we will never have true equality because they're not invested into that. But when we step foot on the continent, we can get some equality. Is it perfect over there? No. No, it's not perfect. But what place is perfect? You can't find a one. Steve Harvey, you know, he's talked about something that I even agree with.
You're looking for, your wife's looking for a house here. Is this the truth? Do you want to buy a house?
Wow. Yeah, that got out.
It did.
Yeah.
Well, it did.
Well, you have to. You plan on spending some time here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not, look, traditionally what's happened, and I don't blame them because I've done it myself. I performed at the Durban Music Festival, you know. I did a couple gigs here, you know, we make our check, we go back home. And there's nothing wrong with that. We get paid to make appearance fees. But I just thought, man, how cool would it be to come and stick your flag on the soil of this continent? That's my homeland. America's my home, but this is my homeland. I know when I'm walking down the street, it's like walking down the street in Detroit. Yeah. This is downtown Atlanta. Joburg is Chicago. Really, it is. Now, I want a quieter life. I want to be in Botswana somewhere with a big cattle ranch and stuff.
We got those in South Africa.
Yeah, but my damn kids came over here and my staff, and they saw Joburg, and they just got lit. Now, all of a sudden, everybody wants Joburg. And so my wife says, we got to live here because we got to, you know, we gotta work here for some periods of time. You know, I still have to go back to the States in the spring to complete my TV show obligations there, and then I come right back here. So it'll be almost like probably 8 months here, 4 months there, or I want to keep it kind of 50-50, but it's leaning a little bit towards 8 months here and 4 months there. But
wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah. He was saying that he was going to get a home over there, and he was going to stay maybe about 8 months out the year, come back here maybe about, you know, 4 months at a time. I can agree with that because you still got to conduct your business here. You can't just not conduct your business. There's a lot of people that do that all the time. And you got some people that want to say, well, you guys like Africa so much, why don't you just go stay over there? First of all, you don't tell nobody what to do. You don't tell anybody what to do. The fact is, you're probably saying that because you're mad because you're not doing it. You're not going back and forth. It's just that simple. And if people say that mess in my comment section, I'm letting you know from now on. If I catch that, I'm going to block you behind. Because you're just being ornery for no reason. People can go back and forth if they want to. People can say what they like. People got different reasons why. People got family here. Maybe that's some of the reason why people do things. Whatever the reason they do it, you're not going to give up their American citizenship. We built this place. So why should you give up anything that our ancestors built? But at the same time, you can't be silly, especially when you're trying to grow things. Listen, these folks are in every country of the world, in every country. Why is it that we got to be the only ones that's stuck in these shores where we know that we are set back just for the same reasons like always? For the color of our skin, we set back. Can't get loans, can't do this, can't do that because of the color of our skin. When we can actually get on the world stage and compete. You can set up your own tech companies over there if you want to. You can set up your own media houses if you want to set up your own magazines or whatever. And it will cost you less money to do it. So Steve Harvey is only finding out, and a lot of black celebrities are starting to find out now. A lot of everyday just black people who are just traveling there are starting to find out, man, I can actually set something up here and I ain't got to deal with some of the issues and problems. I mean, yeah, people are finding out constantly. That's why you're seeing more brothers and sisters going to Africa now. Why you hear more going to Africa talk? It's because they finally seen the light that in this country, you're just not going to get equality. You're not. And no matter if a Democrat's in office or Republicans in office. We had Obama for 8 years, and look how much we was getting killed by the police. Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, Obama. Corin Gaines, Obama. Sandra Bland, Obama. It was during his presidency. It wasn't during Trump's. We had all kind of issues and problems. Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, all that during Obama. So we can't get any kind of equality when we have a black president and a black first lady. We can't get it then, but surely we're not going to get it outside of that time period. So just consider your options. That's all thing I would say. Expand. Akon told us that. If you go over there and set your business up, in 5 years, you can have a Fortune 500 company. He told you that. And Akon is an American citizen as well. And he's doing a lot on the continent. But I'm just telling us this because we got to look to the future. We can't just stay in on the hamster wheel, the same issues and problems. I get tired of it personally, the same issues and problems. Every day, race soldiers, somebody calling us the N-word, somebody, mistreating our children, somebody killing a black person being jailed, innocently and sitting in jail 40, 50 years for something they didn't do. They just had a brother, they got released out of jail after 36 years saying he stole $50 and it came out that he didn't steal anything. He's lost 36 years out of his life. I was looking into, of course, you don't want to go to jail in Africa. Oh no. But I was looking into Kenya's prison system because I was trying to learn how they do things. You definitely want to go to jail in them places. Oh no. But they only had 57,000 people locked up in jail in a country that has millions of people. But look at how many people America incarcerate, and it's mostly us. I mean, we got to think this way, brothers and sisters. We really got to. I know some of y'all don't want to think that way and say, all I know is this. I'm not telling you to give nothing up. What I'm saying is you may have to expand your territory. That's all. Expand. Because the not getting equality, being treated like a fifth-class citizen, they don't want to pay reparations. They every time you look up, is a justification of why our children are set back, our children are murdered, the water supply, have lead. I mean, all the things that's going on. They doing mass shootings and then they get taken in like they didn't do anything wrong. But one of our brothers badly, look funny and they trying to choke him out to kill him. I mean, come on. I mean, think about this. I mean, we got to think about our families on some of these things. And I will say this, your businesses, Just think about expanding them, brothers and sisters. Because many of you start businesses. Just try it in Africa a little bit and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story with Steve Harvey. But everything that I'm saying is just a reality. Because I don't see no end to the treatment that we have here in America. It's getting progressively worse. And as things get worse for them, it's going to get 10 times worse for us. And some people say that you're the Israelites. Well, you know, in the Bible, they always talked about Exodus. Yet you don't believe in that?